1, 2, 3, 4. I'm Justin Adams, and I'm sitting here at home.
Hey, this is Mauro Durante. I'm in my home, at home in Lecce, in the south of Italy, in Salento. The first time I met Justin, it was at La Notte della Taranta festival, held in August, every August in Melpignano, a small village here in Salento where I live. The director was Ludovico Einaudi, a famous and great pianist and composer, a very good friend of mine. Ludovico decided to invite Justin and his friend Jude to the event, and that's how I met. And so we got to become friends, and that was the most beautiful gift. We found each other sort of, kindred spirits.
I didn't know a lot about Taranta music at the time, but I was intrigued about this southern Italian kind of folk music that was involved with trance and healing. It was very ancient. It was like obviously an old Mediterranean music, but it was vibrant and alive as a tradition. And so I went and rehearsed with these incredible musicians. The core of the band for that festival was a group that I didn't know from before called Canzoniere Grecanico Salentino, led by Mauro Durante, a very kind, human bunch of young musicians who really inspired me with their approach, and they seemed to like the way that I played with their music.
The possible interaction that could happen between his own way of playing this music, playing guitar, and our music, that was great, was mind-blowing. I find his touch, either when he's playing the guitar, I just need a couple notes and I know that's Justin, his signature.
Although I play electric guitar, I don't play it in a kind of standard rock way particularly. I've incorporated elements of old blues, bits of Arabic music, folk music, just say things that I like, but I love trancey music, and I love Moroccan Gnawa music, for example, or the music that I've heard in the desert from Tinarawe and these kind of people, Ali Farka Touré, but also, wild jazz guitarists like James Blood Elmer, or funk, Afrobeat, all these kind of things. Mauro and I have stayed in touch all that time, and our paths have crossed while we've both been on tour over the past 7 or 8 years. We've met in Paris and San Francisco and in London. In London, when we crossed paths, we just looked at each other and said, why don't we do a duo project, just the two of us? And we've both used to playing in big bands with big arrangements, which is great. But sometimes it's nice to have the change of doing something really raw and stripped down and simple, where it's boiled down to the bare essentials.
And that was the seed, the beginning of this journey.
We come from very different backgrounds. I started in post-punk days, and obviously I've played with lots of different musicians from different cultures, West Africa, North Africa, the desert, lots of English rockers and experimental musicians, this kind of thing. Mauro from a more traditional music background, but we seem to be able to work very easily together. I think what unites us is we love that music that gives you a feeling of a little bit of pain, that sort of slightly dark feeling, that the lament and the understanding, of the suffering of life, and then the release in the rhythm that you can get lost in, that you dance and the sort of heavy dance music that you can really, it heals, and this is the root of Taranta music, and that's what draws me to the music.
Justin and I may come from different musical paths, but we have something that really unites us. There is this connection with trance music, with dance, with these haunting and repetitive patterns that can help your mind and your soul travel elsewhere. The trance is a sort of slightly altered state of consciousness. It's when you are not completely lucid, but still it's halfway, being totally out of your mind and in control of your own body. While you are in trance, there are people that can do incredible things. And we have this approach in music, I play traditional music and that is connected to trance, even to a ritual of possession, that is Tarantism. And so we are trying to feature in our new compositions this approach made of simple melodies, simple structures that can still give you this sense of a circle, something round, accompaniment for your daydreaming.
Sick at heart, sick at the walls, man. I think what people can expect when they hear Mauro and my music, it's got a lot of roots in traditional music from southern Italy, but the traditional musics that I'd listened to in my life, but it's got a kind of raw, punky attitude to it. I'm playing my electric gold top, and sounds like that, and he's playing his incredible fiddle and the tamborella drum, which he's a maestro on.
I think that coming to our show, people can expect to experience a sort of spontaneous and authentic performance, because it's gonna be the two of us in dialogue, performing music, and you will see and hear exactly what you are experiencing. There is no structure, no intervention of machines or everything. You'll be truly with us, and you'll be listening to what we are trying to give people in the audience real time. And we look forward to seeing you all dancing, smiling, maybe crying, along with us.